Today we are going to complete a PDO thread neck lift for our patient here. She has been plagued by loose skin under her submental or below the chin area. First, I demarcate the area that I will be treating. That way, we have an established roadmap. By drawing the lines, I create the vectors that I will use in order to insert the PDO threads to create the lift that is ultimately desired. Typically, 3 threads on each side is enough to achieve maximal results, but more can be added if needed. I prepare all of the tools to get ready for the procedure, and I start off by applying lidocaine for a local anesthetic effect. Then, one by one, I insert additional lidocaine along the tracks that I've demarcated for additional numbing, which will allow for her to undergo the procedure with more comfort. Please take note that not a lot of lidocaine should be inserted in order to decrease the chance that your threads may not adhere to the underlying tissue. Now I'm inserting the first PDO thread into the area, and I'm going to follow the track that I've demarcated with the marker prior to starting. By carefully inserting the thread in a curtain rod-like fashion into the tissues, I'm able to embed the thread in the correct plane to ensure that the treatment is successful and she achieves maximum benefit. As you can see, numbing prior to starting inserting the PDO threads has caused her much comfort, and it makes the procedure very tolerable. Once I insert the thread, I twist from right to left and pull out the cannula, and the thread is left in place. The steps are completed for the additional areas of treatment that were demarcated on this side of her neck, and I continue to insert the PDO threads, carefully following the track that I marked prior to starting. I'm constantly checking my place to make sure I'm in the right plane, and also that there are no complications or issues arising as I insert the thread carefully into place. Once I reach my final destination with the thread, I will twist again and pull out. This helps to lock the threads in place. I then engage the threads with my fingertips to ensure that all the barbs catch the tissues underneath. This will help to hold her lift in place. I like to do this a few times to ensure that they are locked in. Next, we are repeating the same steps on the other side by first numbing the area where the threads will be inserted, then applying additional lidocaine for numbing along the tracks that were previously demarcated to ensure that the procedure remains comfortable at all times. Once this is completed, then we start inserting our PDO threads to help achieve our maximum lift. Please continue to watch as the threads are inserted. Once all the threads are inserted, again, I engage them by ensuring that they are locked in place in the tissues, using my fingertips to engage all the barbs underneath the skin. Now all the threads are in place, and as you can see, she's already having changes in the appearance of her neck. Now I am going to perform what is called a Nefertiti neck treatment using PDO threads. The smaller PDO threads, also known as monos, are good use in this area. Here is an example of what a mono thread looks like. These will be inserted along each track that was demarcated with a marker prior to me starting. I insert each thread one at a time along the path that I previously drew in order to provide additional contouring and tightness to her jawline and upper neck region. Please continue to watch as we insert the threads. Once all of the threads have been inserted, then we twist and lock them into place and pull out the hub. Now for additional treatment, I'm going to do what I like to refer to as a star burst or star ray pattern, where I am drawing on her neck in that submental region areas where I want to provide additional tightening because she had a lot of loose skin right in this area before we started. I again will insert smaller PDO threads into the area to help achieve more tightness. Once that is complete and all the threads are in place, I cut off the excess thread from her lifting on both sides. And now let's see her results.